The invitation is in recognizing that primary fear, I'm afraid I don't exist, and then coming to terms with the truth of what you're afraid of. To see clearly that who you think you are doesn't exist, and then to stop trying to exist. Now, I'm using words to point, so don't think that you can actually do that, because that's not the point. The point is to see that there's nowhere to go. And in seeing that there's nowhere to go, there's a surrender. You see, this is the play that's happening. I'm essentially taking all of your excuses and burning them up so you have nowhere to run. I'm taking everything that you think you want in the world, and I'm exposing its illusionary nature so that you stop chasing it, so that you see there's nothing out there for you. And if you see that there's nothing out there for you, then you're gonna come back to the present moment and see what's actually here. And in the present moment, what you will realize is you can't find yourself. You can't find this character that you think you are. You can't find this character that wants to be validated. You can't find this character that wants to be accepted. You can't find the character that's afraid of being rejected. It's not here. It's empty. This is the vast emptiness. What I'm exposing is this character that you think you are is a character that sees itself as separate from life. It's the one that anxiously tries. It's the one that works hard. It's the one that thinks life is serious. It's the one that judges. It's the one that tries to control. It's the one that creates a problematic experience. And all of these problematic experiences are simply that ego trying to exist. Like, look at any problem that you have, anything that creates tension, and see if you can recognize how it's your ego trying to exist. Do you see this? Every struggle is a struggle for the ego's survival. And as you see that the ego simply cannot survive, you surrender the struggle. You're like, oh, I don't have to play this game. This is often what happens in suffering that is the turning point. You surrender the struggle. You stop trying to make someone love you. You stop trying to get approval from your parents. You let go. And my goodness, letting go is love. Rosemary asks, so where does this leave us? It's a great question. It leaves you rested in the arms of love because there's nothing in your way. There's nothing in your way. You see, life only gets in the way of your ego. Other people only get in the way of your ego. And when there's nothing in the way, that means there's no excuse to withhold love. There's no more, I love you if you validate my ego. I love you if you help me prove my imaginary existence. Again, it's not wrong. It's an innocent misunderstanding that's perfectly allowed and held in love.